friend Norma. So here she is, my lovely friend Norma. So, Norma, just because we're doing this video and maybe some people they new to the channel. So, tell me, my friend, when were you diagnosed as cancer?
I was diagnosed with multiple myeloma in September 2nd of 2022.
2022. So the battle is going for 3 years.
Yes.
Can you tell us what symptoms did you have and how did it go? What from the beginning? So,
I was always like having back pains, like lower back pains, and I was like thinking, oh, it's just from when I had my son issues, because pregnancy does a lot of things to you. Then my left knee started swelling,
mhm,
and then I noticed that my whole leg was swollen, and I kept getting like pains on my lower side, left side, and I thought it was my sciatic nerve because all those symptoms I was getting basically seemed like they were sciatic nerves.
mhm.
So I went to the chiropractor like about 7 times, and it got to the point where I couldn't walk, and the chiropractor's like, "This is not normal, so you need to go see your doctor."
Well, that's good because usually I wouldn't I don't trust chiropractors, but
And
so this person was kind of noble,
yes,
letting you know that something is not right.
yeah.
So that's nice.
She goes, "I feel a lump.
Mhm.
This doesn't seem to be normal. We need you to uh, go see your doctor to see if you can
Mhm.
get an X-ray and stuff like that." So I did. I went and saw my primary doctor. He sent me to go get some X-rays and stuff like that. I went after my appointment. I went to my car, and not even 10 minutes, not even me driving out of the parking lot. He called me and he says he wants to see me in his office right now.
Right now.
Well, I got off the car and it got to the point where I couldn't even make it to his office because I couldn't walk. I was in severe pain on my left hip
Mhm.
that I couldn't stand the pain of even walking. So I called him. He sent one of his medical assistants out there with the wheelchair. Went back and he's like, "I'm afraid that I have to tell you something." I was like, "What's wrong?" And he's like, took me into the imaging room and he's like, "See what's on this screen?" I go, "Yeah, that big old like blob." He goes, "Yes." He goes, "Unfortunately, I have to tell you, you have cancer."
Okay.
And I was in shock that it really didn't. What should I say? I didn't take it in at the moment. I go, "Okay, so what's the next step?" He goes, "You have a tumor on your pelvic bone, and it's the size of a small watermelon." He goes, "That's what."
Small
Yes.
watermelon. Holy shit.
So he's like, "That's why you're in severe pain." He goes, "I'm gonna send this out for other doctors to see," and he said that he had um, doctors that he knew in Tri-Cities
Mhm.
for cancer. And 2 weeks went by, and he got me in with one of the great doctors at the Kennewick Chemo Center or
Mhm.
Cancer Center in Kennewick.
Mhm.
And the doctor told me that I had multiple myeloma and I had less than 6 months to live. Yes.
A fucking loser. Look at you go. He was wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that he was wrong. Okay, well, it's really not easy topic, but I just want to let you guys know that my friend Norma, she is not only like living her life. She comes back to work, like she works night shift with us, and on the top of that, she's back to school. So, whoever is whining right now about hard life or being not happy, being depressed, suck it up. Look at my friend Norma, who learned how to live this cancer, how to fight disease, and how to live 100%. Um, back to her. All right. Okay. So, I I just want you to tell us about your last treatment. So if you want to share,
Yes.
yeah, okay.
I did get a treatment that was it's called CAR T treatment. And CAR T treatment is where they take your own uh, T cells from your blood,
Mm-hmm,
and they basically clean them up,
mm-hmm,
put receptors on the end of the cell, and make them healthy, and then re-put them back in your bone marrow.
mm-hmm,
So I got that done, but it did cause me complications to where I had to get IVIG treatment, and the one I had today made me feel really tired and nauseous and sleepy, and like right now I'm even a little sleepy, but it's just the treatment that does wear you down. And after the second day, that's where it really hits me, and I'm like, my body's in pain, and I just get irritated, and I am very tired. I just all I want to do is just lay down and sleep.
lay down and sleep. Okay, we will make it happen tonight. We will make it happen. So was it your last treatment
It
today?
was my last IVIG, so
Okay,
my immune system's not the greatest still, but it got me to the point where I am stable enough.
okay. That's good enough. That's what how we learn. We learn to
Yes.
live like every day, and we take just one day at a time. We don't wanna think about no. We wanna think about tomorrow, but obviously, in order to have tomorrow, we need to get everything what is possible today. So, let's live today, and tomorrow will come. All right, so congratulations on this.
Thank
You
you.
know, it's over, so hopefully it will give you strings and I don't know, you just maybe you can relax a little bit. But you never relax, you know. Finally, you
No.
don't work two jobs or three
Yeah.
jobs. Finally, you quit your job at Walmart, right?
Yes, I did after 27 years.
Oh
Yes.
my God. Okay, well, how Walmart treated you?
I I'm gonna be honest. They gave me an opportunity to work for the company for 27 years, but when it came down to when I had cancer, um, they didn't treat me very well. They gave me my time. They were my managers were okay. They knew I had to leave for a while, but I did come back, and eventually it got to the point where they were gonna fire me because my chemos would make me sick, and I would have to call in. And my FMLA from Walmart did explain to me that because I work 312s, I can only use a 12-hour, let's say, I wouldn't get in trouble written up
Mm,
because I had accommodations for it, but they never told me that I couldn't miss 2 days in a row.
mm-hmm.
So it got to the point where they said the only way you won't get fired is if you go on another leave and wait until all your points fall off, and then you can return. But they also didn't tell me that I was going to lose my job, my position in data processing, after I had been working there for 8 years in that department. And the only reason I found out I lost my job from that department was a coworker called me and told me, hey, your job is put up, and you might want to um, fight for this because they didn't let you know that you had lost your job.
Mm-hmm.
And it was barely 2 weeks that I was in my FMLA. They were supposed to give me 90 days to return. So I had an interview for my job again, and they gave it to somebody that had 2 years with the company and had no experience in that department, even though I had been working there for 8 years, knew that department inside and out. So I had to go back out to the floor and work a physical job, and I ended up working in FID processing, which that means we have like rollers on the floor, and you have pallets full of freight, and you have to like cut them open and scan each box and get a label, put it, slap it on, and throw it onto the line. But the freight would fall on me, ended up causing more tumors to come out,
Mm-hmm.
especially on my legs and on my stomach, which they were cancerous, and they wouldn't accommodate anything for me. So I said it's either me or this company, and it says I'm gonna choose myself. So I had to quit.
Well, I'm glad that finally, after all those years, you chose yourself.
Yes.
So, sad story, but finally, maybe somebody would learn, from your experience. I have a question.
Yes.
So, actually, we got a question here. What is your goals? Like, what goals do you have? Is it like, do you have short-term goals? What is your long-term goals? If you're willing to share, people would
Yes.
like to know.
Actually, it's pretty hard because I try to make short-term goals because I have to live with cancer for the rest of my life. So, like I went back to school, so I'm hoping to get my RN or get accepted to the nursing program and hopefully get my RN. And I got my medical translator, Spanish translator license now. So
Oh, you got it? Oh,
yes, thank you.
congratulations. Oh, wow.
So I'm also thinking of doing like tele interpreter for the hospitals around the Portland area and here and stuff like that. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to set long term goals because I don't know how my cancer is going to be. Like with the new treatment, it gives me an additional anywhere, nothing's guaranteed in life. So the doctor said with the new CAR T treatment, it gives me anywhere from 3 months to 3 years. And then after that, eventually my cancer will be coming back because there is no cure for multiple myeloma. So I have to keep going from one treatment to another treatment to another treatment until my body says, I'm tired, I'm done, this is it. So, like I said, I just make little goals every day or, every couple months, and it's hard sometimes to meet those goals.
Yeah.
And I struggle still. And there's days I cry, there's days um, I get upset, but then I have to sit back and realize that there's other people out there that are worse than I am. At least I'm living, I'm alive. My health is better than it used to be. I can spend more time with my son because that was one of my biggest things. I have a 6-year-old boy, and I thought my cancer, sorry,
It's okay now.
um, I was gonna die and not see him again. And being a single parent is pretty hard
Yeah.
because I don't want to leave my son alone, and I just want the best for him. And if my son ever sees this video, I want him to know that I love him from my heart, and I'm fighting for him where I would have gave up a long time ago. I'm so sorry.
Norma, it's totally fine. I'll give you a second. All right, guys, you
Thank
look
you.
at me now. So, Norma, being emotional, and who wouldn't, right? But here we go. Again, I just want to point out that simple question about short term goals or long term goals. It's a luxury. It's a luxury question. People who can have long term goals, it's luxury. So remember, people, live your life in fullest.
Yes.
Live it for today. And because nobody guaranteed tomorrow. Okay, don't put like whatever you can do today. You can say I love you, I want to be with you. Don't put it until tomorrow. Okay, do it now. You okay now?
I'm fine.
Look at her. She is fine and she is gorgeous. And I
Thank
love you,
you.
Norma. I
I
love
love
you
you too,
so
Alina.
much. I know I can be a bitch sometimes, but it's just
Hey, we're sisters.
it's a
We put
cultural differences.
yes, well, we put up with each other.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, it's true. You need to live your life no matter what. Don't wait till the end or feel like you're ready. You know, oh, I can't have children because I need to be stable and financial, or I can't go to school because I'm sick. I kept on going. Like I said, there was days I wanted to give up, especially when I got cancer, and then 3 months later, my father died, and 3 months after that, my husband sent me divorce papers, and it just kept going and going every 3 months. But like I said, God is my savior. I came here, I had you, I had everybody here in my work environment, I had my family. I looked at my son every day and I said, I'm doing this for you. And I look at these patients and I'm like, don't give up. I talk to them, I go, hey, this is my experience. You can do it. Anybody can do it. And you will. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna turn that camera. Okay. So this is Norma and I, and we appreciate you guys coming and listening to
Yes.
Norma's story. And there is more videos coming up because she's back to school. She will do better in anatomy and physiology this time.
Pray for me that I pass this class.
All right, guys. Well, you have a blessed
You
evening,
too.
and we see you later.
Lots of love, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, that was great.
Sorry, and then I